Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Refilwe Tamaga and I'm currently in South Korea, living and working as an English teacher. So today I'll be sharing with you the green juice as I promised, and we have it right here. So I already started while I was trying to get my set ready and try to make everything ready for the video, because yay, baby girl is going through the most because I'm a beginner when it comes to shooting or filming, whatever. Like, it's just like me and my basicness. So I'm trying to overcome that by trying and learning as I go. So as we grow, you'll see my progress, I promise. And to those who are new or just trying out the channel or trying to see what kind of content I'm putting out there, this is a lifestyle blog, but right now I'm currently covering my juicing journey and sharing my story of how I got to lose 13 plus kg ever since I got to South Korea. It's been very difficult, I won't lie, and now it's been almost a year, and trying to maintain it is very difficult but very sustainable if you incorporate it in your meals and not entirely going back to juicing like myself right now. But if you're trying to get to your goal, you can use juicing to aid your process, to make it a little bit faster and give you that boost and the kick that you need for you to feel like, oh wow, I'm in this, you know, yeah, that groove. So now I'll be sharing with you the recipe for my green juice. So I'll go straight into it. Okay, so I use broccoli. I'll tell you the reason why I choose broccoli, and I call it my green juice. So I use broccoli, ginger, lemon, spinach, and moringa. I play around those vegetables, okay? So I play around spinach. I can sometimes add spinach and ginger and lemon, and that's my green juice. But sometimes I add both. Like this one today, I added both. And for me to keep my spinach fresh for longer, I just chop it and like a zip bag and keep it in the freezer. So every time I want to make my smoothie, I just go into my freezer, take out from my zip bag and add it into my blender, and then add my ginger, lemon, and I just blend. Then if you feel like your broccoli is going to spoil, you can do the same thing and freeze it, and there's nothing wrong having a cold smoothie. I call these juices because smoothies usually you add milk to give it that cream, but juices is just purely water and the pulp of the vegetable that you're using to juice with. Okay, so the reason why I chose broccoli is because broccoli is considered to be one of the superfoods. So it is loaded with multiple minerals and vitamins. So if you go check it out, you'll see the health benefits of broccoli. With one serving, it takes you way beyond just having like different types of food, because it's packed with protein, vitamin, as well as vitamin A, E, K, C, you know. And if you go and research it properly, you'll be able to see what does each vitamin do, or what kind of nutrients you get from each vegetable. The reason why I chose broccoli is that it has protein and iron, because I always have lack of iron, because I don't see myself taking much beets or eating red meat like ox liver and stuff like that. So I get my iron supplement from my juicing. So I do beets, the red juice, as well as broccoli. So if I know I drink broccoli at least 3 times a week, I know I have my protein, I have my iron, and I also have all different types of vitamins that comes with the broccoli, potassium. So it's like fully loaded with multiple vitamins. So I chose superfoods because I'm trying to not only lose weight now, but I'm trying to be a healthy human being going forward. Like, I just want to have, like, live long, if like any other things do not happen to me, but health wise I'll take full responsibility for that. So that's why I had to change my eating habits. So with the green juice, not only do you get the benefit of your skin looking better, or your digestive system being boosted and aided. It also helps with aiding inflammation as well as any other digestive issues, because broccoli is also fully loaded with fiber. So it has a lot of fiber, so that aids your digestive system. And you start seeing your skin looking better, and you start seeing your metabolism being a little bit better because of the fiber in broccoli. The nice thing about it is that when I think about spinach, it is also fully loaded with other multiple vitamins like vitamin K and potassium. So they're similar vitamins in both broccoli and spinach, but moringa has also multi minerals and multiple other vitamins that I could not list all of them, because now I just wanted to take at least 5 or 6 from each one, so that I do not make this video lengthy. But if you want more details, you can check and do your research about what kind of nutrients your body will get or your body will absorb from you having a green juice on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, or just making it maybe once or twice a week. Okay, so don't make it too complicated. Keep it as basic as possible, like I mentioned the first video. But if you want to make sure that you don't want to go and buy a lot of complicated things, you can just keep to 2 ingredients, which is going to be your spinach and your spinach as well as your broccoli, and you can always add ginger and lemon to blend it. So as we all know that lemon is also considered as a weight loss aiding fruit. Lemon is loaded with a lot of vitamin C, fiber, as well as potassium. So all of that together is like different foods that give you almost the same benefit, but at the same time you should consider that the serving in each is not the same. So maybe potassium in moringa might be higher than the potassium that you find in lemon, or the calcium that you find in lemon can be higher compared to the calcium that you find in broccoli, or the iron that you find in broccoli. Okay, so the serving can be different. So every time you take all of them at the same time, because not all of them have the same amount of potassium or calcium or vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C. So what you should always consider is that when you eat all of them at the same time, you maximize that benefit of potassium and calcium as well as fiber, because broccoli and moringa are considered to be antioxidants. Okay, so they help with aiding inflammation as well as repairing cells. So renewing and repairing our cells. If you want to stay young or healthy for longer, all you need to do is to start now and invest in at least having 1 glass of green juice. And for me, someone like, oh, do you cook it? Do you boil it? Do you make it a little bit, like steam it a little bit before you blend it? No, I blend all the vegetables as raw as they are, because I want to have like the potent benefit of the nutrients and minerals that are packed into the vegetables. Because if I am to boil it, I'll still get the benefit, but it'll be a little bit decreased compared to when I would have it just as pure and potent as it is. So I do add water to make it a little bit smooth and to give it a little bit of like lubricant. Otherwise it would be too pulpy, and that can also be difficult for your body to digest or absorb the nutrients. So it's always advisable to drink a lot of water just after having your juice. And I would advise that if you can drink tea after this, that is also advisable. But keep in mind that throughout the day, you need to drink as much water as possible, because you're trying to make your metabolism to work a little bit faster than usual. So if it gets a lot of water, it'll be able to catch on. Your metabolism will be able to function, and you will be starting to see results, because now you'll be going to the bathroom regularly and your skin will just start clearing up, and all the toxins in your body will be just released throughout the juicing journey. So keep in mind that your bathroom will be your best friend, whether you go there because you're going to do number 1 or number 2, because now your body is now getting rid of all the toxins that you have, or breaking down all the minerals, or all the food, or breaking down all the food to absorb all the necessary minerals and get rid of all the waste that is not necessary in your body. So keep that in mind. And one thing that I also want to share with you is that the first week is not going to be easy. You're going to be having withdrawal symptoms. You're going to be feeling grumpy. You're going to be feeling sad. And that's exactly how I felt. I was like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Like, I felt like I shouldn't have even started. But when I saw myself being on like day 7, I was like, oh, wow, I did it. And the first few weeks were like with no interruptions. Like, I was committed to the cause with no interruptions. And towards the end, I would find myself having like 1 or 2 cheat days, because I just felt my body was getting a little bit weak. So I would have like some solids just to keep my body, get some carbs to give my body energy, because I was just relying on the juice, and I just felt like I'm just pushing it too hard now. So I had to be kind to myself sometimes. But I would advise you not to be too kind to yourself in the very beginning of your journey, because you're trying to unlearn your habits. So if you're going to be kind too early, then you might as well just see if you can start a little bit later when you're ready, because it's a mind shift. You have to think about it like that. It's not just you having to do this journey as like a crash course, but you're doing it as like a lifestyle, like it's a lifestyle adjustment. I could say that it's a lifestyle adjustment, because you're doing it for the long run. In the long run, you want to be healthier. In the long run, you want to live longer. In the long run, you want to have good skin. In the long run, you kind of have strong bones. In the long run, because if you don't do that, all the bad food that we eat now are just going to be showing up a bit later, and that's not what you want to do right now, right? So what I'm advising is that if you can have at least once a week, if you're not trying to shift your whole diet into juicing, or you're not trying to lose weight but you're trying to maintain, just try to incorporate it, and then you just start seeing results and your body working and functioning differently. So for me now, I just try to drink at least once or twice a week, so that I can be able to get all the minerals that I need, but at the same time to always keep my metabolism like on the go, instead of it being like stagnant. But now it knows that every second day it gets a recharge, or every third day it gets a recharge, so that I can be able to maintain my weight loss. Okay, so that's how I've been maintaining it. Mornings, I'll drink my juice. Evenings, I'll have my broccoli steamed with like tofu or fried tofu, or like a soup that I made with just vegetables, because I try to stay away from meat during the week, and I try to eat as much vegetables as I can during the week, and then weekends I get to eat my meat, but it's just like moderate servings. Not like I don't go wild with it, because I'm not a bigger fan of Korean meat most of the time, because it's just pork and beef is extremely expensive, and chicken can get really tiring, because I ate too much chicken in my life. Sometimes I'm just like I just don't feel like any meat at all. So yeah, this is my story. So you share, like, and subscribe. Please share, like, and subscribe, and come back for more content. And this is just the green juice. So it's as easy as that. You take your broccoli, chop, throw it in the blender. Take your spinach, chop, throw it in the blender. Then take some lemon squeeze, and then add some little bit of water. Then after adding a little bit of water, you blend together, and then into your glass it goes. Voila, it's a meal. So I call it a meal because it's pulpy, but you can call it juice, or you can call it booster drink, whatever that makes your day, you know. So yeah, so this is it, and I'm gonna sip on it. Yeah, you see the consistency, it's a little bit thick, and at the bottom is like pulpy. So sometimes I have to chew on it because it's like a pulp. You see it now on the glass here. You see that? It's like a pulp. Someone might wonder, how does it taste? I'm trying to think of a vegetable that we usually eat that has no flavor but has like that plant taste. Bean sprouts? No, not bean sprout. Brussels sprouts. Yeah, tastes like Brussels sprouts or cabbage because they come from the same family. So I think cabbage will be a relatable taste. Yeah, tastes like that, but it's not that bad. And as time goes on, you just get better. It just gets better. You just get used to it. And week 2 is nicer because carrot is sweet. And week 3 is not that bad because beets are a little bit sweet too. So this is the difficult one, and this is the most important one. So I usually go for like 8 days on this one straight, then I switch on the 9th day to orange or red. Yeah, so you can play around with all different types of green vegetables. There's kale, there's sprouts, there's cauliflower. So don't think that this is the only way to go. I just chose things that I know I would find in my supermarket. So you can just go for different vegetables. There's kale, there's kiwi. You can put like kiwi and kale to give it a taste, and you can put spinach, and I used to do spinach and pineapples just to give it a taste because I don't like the taste of spinach when I was doing the green week. So just add pineapple just to give it taste. So for me to be able to finish my 8 days, some days I'm just gonna add like a little bit cubes of pineapple and add inside, and I'll just like blend together just to give it like a little bit of sweet around and see how it works for you. And if you have any other suggestions of any other vegetables that you can find easily in the supermarket, you can comment in the comment section below. Please do comment in the section below of how you like my videos and what you think of the green juice. If it's something that you would do, if it's something that you're willing to try. So let's have a conversation. So for me, I'd say keep it simple, keep it reasonable, and do not go overboard. So yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So as time goes on, like, you just get used to it. And to make it easier for you, just get a bottle and make it on a go bottle. I have like a bottle, I think 2 of my bottles are at work. I have 1 green bottle and 1 orange bottle. 1 for the green week, 1 was for the orange week. So I just add them like that. So every time you're on the go and you feel like you want to be tempted and you're going to meet other people, take your juice with you. Add in a big bottle, have your serving in the morning and have a serving for the road. That time you know that, okay, I had my serving at home, and I'll drink my water throughout the day, and now you be good. So don't stress yourself. Keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it practical. Okay, keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it practical. Keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it practical. Okay. That's me joking around. Okay, so thank you very much for taking your time to come to see my content, and I cannot wait to hear your stories, how you losing and how you are maintaining, and how your skin is glowing, and how you are changing your your diet by introducing a little bit of juicing here and there. So yeah, so for me right now, my skin is going through the most because I've been eating things that I do not know what is inside at work, and I found out that something that I ate had cheese, and this is how my skin reacted. Like, it literally broke out, and I'm trying to cleanse it as much as I can because I cannot walk around with a big pimple in the streets. This other one is over here. So yeah, so for someone who's lactose intolerant, this works much better. I think the other thing that made my juicing much easier or much faster is that being lactose intolerant like limits me from eating a lot of things. And I know when I eat dairy products, I bloat up. Like, my stomach bloats up. I feel really bloated throughout the day. I feel sick. I feel my skin is breaking. Everything is just not good. So once I started juicing, I started feeling better, and my mood started changing in a way that I could not really understand. So I was like, okay, maybe there's something in the food that is working. So yeah, so I wish you all the best, and let's stay safe, let's stay healthy, and let's like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And if you have any comment that you want to share with us about if you would try the juice, please type yes, or I'll try it, or I would love to try it. Share more details. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to my channel. Thank you very much. See you next time. Please like, subscribe, and share. This was me with the juice. Stay tuned for next week. I'll be doing the orange juice, then followed by the red juice. I hope you'll be coming back and subscribing. Join the family and stay healthy. Peace out.